What is normalization? This would be like standard issue victimhood perspective. So we talked about, I think it was module 2, how words are weaponized and they changed the definition. So this is a pitch perfect example how now it's used as like a derogatory term to like make people feel bad. We also see divide and rule coming through this notion of political parties, left, right, liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican. The gist is to create an us, them. So divide and rule 101 is to create the illusion of an us and the illusion of a them and to pit them against one another. Illustrated Guide to Propaganda, we talk about egregious associations, right? So hatred, anti-trans, and transphobia through the media are becoming consistently associated with trans, where it's hard to even find a trans conversation that isn't about trans people being victimized. This one, it's so cringy, but the normalization of the sexualization of children. And we are unfortunately seeing more and more of this. Notice as I say, unfortunately, it is not my conscious choice to program you, but that is what's happening. And I want to be clear in terms of cluing you in to the languaging codes that program us. As I'm sharing information and I color it with judgmental words, unfortunately, horribly, I am programming you to interpret these slides and this information in a certain way. Now, I am not an objective arbiter of truth. I'm a human being. I'm speaking freely off the cuff. So I really want you to keep that in mind, right? If my judgments and opinions that tend to slip in don't jive with you, throw them away. Always honor your truth, your opinions, your gut hits about things, right? We're all operating with our own unique batch of values, priorities, worldviews, enculturation, biases, etc., etc. So I want you to be mindful of these judgments and words that slip into program. I am in no way, shape, or form intentionally trying to program you. I'm just a gal with a lot of opinions that sometimes slip in. I do my best to keep them out, but sometimes they slip in. But I'm just cluing you in. You know, when someone says, here's an interesting tidbit, know that they are programming you to believe that what they're about to say is interesting. Now, they might not be conscious of it, and 9 times out of 10, most people are not. But when we qualify what we're about to say with judgments and assessments, note that those judgments and assessments function to program us how to receive the information, how to interpret and make meaning of the information. That wasn't part of today's lesson, and I just heard myself doing that, and I wanted to give you guys that morsel.